Ingo Money is all about getting people their money fast, getting it instantly to them. Probably one of the best examples of that is if you're a waiter today and you're waiting tables on a Friday night and it's time to get paid and nobody has paid with cash, how are they going to get you your tips? Well, we get it to your account. We push it there instantly. And I feel like, how can we be a company that's all about instant if we're not getting the information that our managers need instantly as well?
The challenges prior to Domo were things like trying to get the data in a usable format from our data warehouse, trying to make sense of the data, having some sort of universal language for how we discuss things about the data.
Another major issue was we have always measured performance from our representatives in the risk center. And whenever there were changes in the risk center, which is common, the formulas that we had put into place in Excel would break all the time.
I feel my main role is to help managers make good decisions with good information. We decided we had to find a way to get that information to people quickly, and that's where Domo came in. Domo is truth, and that truth can be used many ways. We use it at the top of the company with the executives so that when we're having conversations, we're all starting with information that we understand. But that truth also goes the other direction. We use this down at the individual employee level.
With Domo, we can create these charts that tell a story. We can share those charts with other parts of the business, and then other parts of the business can dive into those charts themselves to uncover a pattern that maybe we didn't initially know about.
The level of visibility they have into their individual metrics and KPIs by team and by person. This is their quality score, this is their productivity score, this is their failure rates, etc.
Their work is getting measured within Domo, and they have access to it, and they can see what's happening. They can see how things are going. And so we're all sharing the same information, the same truth, and it really helps the communication.
I've seen improvements in the overall margins of the business because they can see and know who's performing, who's not performing, who's the top performers, what teams are ranking, and make changes that positively impact our business using that information.
We have our gap report, which has really come in handy since the pandemic and people moved to working remotely.
In a matter of a week, suddenly our entire way of doing business changed, and our managers needed a way to continue to motivate them, to continue to measure them.
We created a report that combines their ticket activity from multiple data sets, as well as their punch in, punch out times through our payroll system. And that was able to provide an insight for the managers to see, okay, well, this person has worked tickets from this time to this time. We get to see when those gaps are, and the managers can respond accordingly.
Those alerts enable us to lower the potential losses that we could have as a business so that our overall risk threshold is lower.
It's a conversation that managers, supervisors, and representatives, all levels of the org can have because they're all looking at the same data.
If your revenue is growing 4x and your overhead only grows 2x, you've got productivity. I believe a lot of that productivity has to do with how we've been able to leverage the power of Domo to make people's jobs easier.
It enables delegation because you can empower people and watch the results of what's happening and ask questions and dig back in. Domo is our information machine, is our multiplier at Ingo Money.